I'm about to show you how to manifest anything you want in life. I'm about to show you how to have that mindset shift that all the gurus and the coaches be talking about. What it is, what it was, what it's going to be. My name is Jennifer. I am a motivational consultant and I help my clients get the time freedom that we're all promised. Now I know you like, okay, here goes somebody else talking about mindset shift, but what really is the mindset shift? Okay, think of your mind as the stove. You know how the stove have the dial and you can set the dial at low if you don't want the temperature too high, or you could set it at medium high, or you could set it at high if you want that thing scorching, burning hot, right? That's how our mind is set. Listen to the word mind set. What do you have your mind set on? Do you have it set on negativity? Do you have it set on lack? A lot of times people, what society will call that are in poverty, they'll be like they have the mindset on poverty, but it's really not true, because you can have two individuals that grew up in the same neighborhood next door to each other and they could have different paths. It's all about their mindset. Granted, you could have somebody in the same home. I know siblings, one a drunk, the other one successful. And it's because they had different mindsets. One had their mindset at low, at poverty. The other one had their mindset at high. You understand? Wealth. You got to ask yourself, where is my mind set? Now, when it comes to manifestation, right? That goes along with biblical terms, and manifestation really comes from being grounded in faith. What is your mind set on? Without even seeing it, no matter what it may look like, what do you honestly believe? Because a lot of times when we see things, it's really not what we see. I know I was looking at this page and I was going fast, and at first I thought I saw something like nasty, and then when I slowed down and came back, my eyes had deceived me, right? So you can't go on sight, visual sight, this type of sight alone. You have to have an insight and a mindset, faith, in believing that it is done, right? And once you have that mindset, and I hope you're paying attention, you can do anything, because of course in the Bible it tells us we can do anything with Christ, right? It just depends on the mindset. What are the words that are coming out your mouth? And let me just tell you, just because you have a high mindset don't mean that negative thoughts won't try to infiltrate your thoughts. That's a part of what the biblical terms will say, the enemy trying to come and confuse you. But the good thing that we know, because when you know God is not a God of what? Confusion. So if you have your mind set or your faith in it is done, whatever the goal may be, it is just done. It is done. And that's why you say amen. Do you know amen means it is done? Okay, so now that you know this, go out there and manifest some good stuff, some big stuff, and don't just, because a lot of times we will set our mind and our standards low. So if we having high mindset, we're gonna have high standards now. So you could go ahead and get that car you want, no matter how much it costs, because you have the mindset to know that I'm gonna be able to achieve it. I know that whatever I put my mind to, I will be able to do it, and I could go on and on and on. But now it's either you get it or you don't. Where is your mindset? And let me just say, it's also a victim mindset. A lot of times when we think we're victims, we're really having the victory. It all depends, again, where your mind is set. Because you could take a L and turn the L from a loss into something that you learn. So next time you won't put yourself in those what type of settings. You understand me? I mean, it's real. The words are real. You just have to pay attention. And that's why it says, pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Pay attention to your thoughts. When a negative thought comes, you just confuse that negative thought and tell your negative thoughts about your God. Now, I hope I've been able to teach you something. You can't say I ain't never taught you nothing, because at the end and beginning of each and every day, we're all blessed above everything. That's Bay.